You're not my man. You're not my man. You're a genius.
All right, soundboard is clear.
I reinstalled everything. That's what took me so long. I wiped all the drivers off this bitch.
That's good, man. Fresh start feels good. Fresh start feels good.
Next week I get my new laptop here, so then this shit would be what are you getting? A normal shit.
Nah, you're not coming into the Mac life.
Actually, at the end of January, I might have an iPhone.
I'm about to get an iPhone
too. Y'all starting to see the quality of y'all pictures, nigga.
Welcome to the and not my picture.
No, yours has been good. No, I meant like actual pictures of yourselves.
I'm about to pick up an iPhone. The only reason is because my mom has a new like 6S Plus she's not using anymore. Nothing wrong with it.
Okay.
And I got a Mac at home, so I'm like,
time to make that shift. Time to make that shift. It's nice, because Macs, iPhones, they're just easy. They don't let you do a lot. That's what's good. They keep you confined. Android got too much where you play with it so much that you don't want to, like, you just get lost in it. Like, it's a computer.
That's why I like Android, because no one could go on my phone and be like, oh, what's this? iPhone, I can look in your shit and see.
Yeah. It's easy. It's just the Android is just a phone. It's an Android. It's like a computer. It's not a phone. It's a computer. And that's
when I first got into Android.
Wow, I like it. And I'll probably still keep an Android handy.
I have it. My work phone's an Android because I like to fuck with it, but I can't commit to it. Man, iPhone is simple as like, but this is what it is. All right, let me get this phone going.
Just want to say that's the team right here. We knocking niggas out every week.
Cut it out
every week.
I don't know. This prime hip hop guy is just messaging me.
Yo,
he came at you.
He called me white on my post. That's
I think he meant Walko.
He was talking about Walko.
Oh, I was like,
but
what?
he notice he didn't comment on my post.
Yeah,
he just like third-handedly insults me, like "fuck you, guy."
And then he apologized. And he's like,
I got zero smoke.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I was like, nigga. Hey, someone agreed because I didn't. Someone agreed to ASAP post. ASAP post. 10 out of 10.
Hey.
All right, so
I appreciate your dedication to it, man. I really do.
You gotta keep that.
Keep that same energy. I respect that. All right. So what did we start with? It's after the Any Means shit, right?
We started off with Rob Wellz' project.
Yeah. There we go. All right. This is episode Christmas. This is episode Loud Walko's back. This is episode Christmas. Because we're going into Christmas with this. Yeah, that's why he's booming again. He's fucking loud, man.
You got the earmuffs.
But they don't got earmuffs in Florida. Walko don't know what that shit is. But we had an interesting week, man. It was an interesting week. For a week that should have been like
stands
mellow.
come out at night.
Oh yeah, man. We had
stands come out
I knew
at
we were
night.
gonna have like a not too big release on Friday. A bunch of shitty new age guys were released that I didn't really care about. So I was just like, all right, let's just get these lists out. Let's see, let's get them moving. We got let's get them going. Fuck it. People drop their lists, but it was a good week. But we're gonna start the regular shit. We're gonna get into that, and then I'm gonna talk my shit because I got shit to talk. But started off, we got that big fat red stamp, true to form. Was the 40 Days Epiphany EP by Rob Wellz and Joe Millie.
Fun fact, I listened to this before. This is like, I guess this came out the same time Doomsday came out, so he sent it to me, and I was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna listen to it. I listened to it, I was like, this is bad.
Oh yeah,
this is really bad.
This is not good.
So wait, why didn't you review it?
Because he's a shit.
Because he wanted someone else
doing it.
You listened to it, formed your opinion, and were like, "No, I'm gonna let somebody else do that."
It was only 3 songs, though. You could have made it. You could have did it before you went to sleep. You could have did it at a bathroom break.
You could have just did it and never released it. This project, I had to put a line in there because I was like, nope. And I put the time and everything in the review, where to hear it, and he said, y'all niggas tripping off of chicken butt. Now, that whole setup was garbage, but that line was also garbage. This nigga came in the comments defending it. He tried to spit the whole thing as if it was good. I'm like, bro, you have never been out on the streets, sir. You've never been out on the streets. Oh, we got Baby J in the building. He's gonna yo and hey at the mic. So.
Yo.
Johnny.
Yeah, you're Johnny. You gotta show him. Say your name. Say I'm Johnny.
It's Johnny.
Yeah.
It's Johnny.
It's Johnny.
It's Johnny. That's a bad side. I watched Dexter, man.
Facts. You're not gonna watch your PJ Masks? Get your nasty mouth out of there, all on my pop filter. Go watch your PJ Masks. PJ Masks. But so
3 songs. Yeah, he was really going.
this project
hard.
was buns, bro. Ugh. Run free, child. Take your milk. This project, like, one, he had no bars. He's word salading. He's saying corny bars. Like, the production was weak. It's just not a good. It's not a good project. It's like
He's friends with the pure guy that's always on our post.
That makes sense.
And his music's not. His music is also not good.
Wait, just so the podcast can hear the full verse, so we're not tripping. Y'all niggas tripping on the chicken butt, but I'm in the whip getting chicken head. What the? That shit don't even flow good,
bro.
Like
I like.
So
Whose man's is
now
this?
It's
I'm gonna
not
be
complicated.
I'm gonna be
and
that
it's
guy.
not good.
I'm gonna be that guy. All right,
Please.
to break this down to make him sound more dumb.
chicken
A
butt.
chicken head is a jump off in the street. A chicken head that you're getting, chicken is the work that you're pushing and moving. If you're getting it, you're in the whip getting chicken head. Like, where does that play work? Think
see
about
what he's
it. It
trying
makes
to
no
do,
sense.
but it just doesn't work.
It's like he
We see what he's
Googled, like,
trying to,
oh,
but he
what's
didn't do it.
he literally
I can
like
see-
looked up like Cassidy
some
lyrics
shit,
on
like-
Genius and was like, oh, he says chicken a lot. Big
I
L
can
said he
see
got
it
head before.
that-
let me put the. It's trash. Like, throw
I'm
it
not
out.
Doesn't make sense.
I'm
It
not a
doesn't
rapper.
make
But
sense.
you could have said
Doesn't make sense.
y'all tripping off chicken heads while I'm in the whip
Talk.
getting head. Something
Talk.
like, thank
Talk.
you. Like he could y'all tripping off chicken
Or he
heads
had
while
to
I'm
say,
in your whip,
or all he had to say
getting
was
head.
getting head from a chicken, or this chicken giving me head. It could be anything like that, but getting chicken head does not
Chicken
make sense.
giving me head. Like you gotta play with your you gotta play with your syllables, man.
Oh my god, it's crazy, bro. It's
Giving out
crazy.
free game now.
It's crazy. Like,
But I'm not a rapper.
but oh yeah, fact.
I'm in the whip with your chicken getting head. Oh shit.
Oh my god.
Yeah. It could have been better like that.
I'm telling you,
It's
bro.
simple.
But
simple.
That
Rapping
project,
isn't
don't
hard.
listen to. It's 3 songs of misery, and it hurts. So, the next project, we take a trip back to Wakanda. Back to Wakanda forever.
Hey, these guys.
This is Bench
why I
B. Nah, you know what? Fuck it. This is We Had Hope by B3M Chakar, B3M Arkusa. Like, fuck. Benchmark with a bunch of letters and stuff. Like, come on, bro. Like, get out
They're
of
from
here. But
Bro, like
Benchmark
they're from
T-shirt.
Wakanda.
they're usually on our Facebook, like
Yeah.
like comments
Yeah.
and stuff like that. And every
They're-
time
This dude
every time
kind
they
of pressed
comment,
us for this.
it's like all in caps.
Oh yeah, it's
scary,
aggressive.
man.
You could feel
Scary.
the you could feel because like Africans is aggressive, so you feel it. I know that nigga was like, why did you review this? Like, you know, like I did not see this on your page. So I'm just like, hey, bro, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's how I read it. So I'm just like, my bad. I'm gonna because like if you if you really think about it,
Blackston, bro.
I can't get jiggy with this shit because like if you look at the page, he hit us up. This review was out like 2 days later. He had me pressed, bro. I'm like, yo, I got you,
Wakanda
bro.
forever.
Facts.
Wakanda
I know
forever.
y'all giving us y'all technology for the Avengers and shit now, so I can't even fuck with y'all. Like, it is what it is. But this project's cool. But you know what I've learned? A lot of these the projects from Africa, they do the new age shit better than a lot of the dudes out here in the places where it's in the places where. Boy, get out of here.
Word. Talk that shit.
Here, you want your phone?
Talk that
God.
shit, baby Johnny.
God damn. You too loud.
Oh, this is mine. Get out of here. Boy, done took my headphones.
So I'm sorry, I whispered, JP.
Got fucking surround sound in this motherfucker now with you.
I missed those little few weeks where Walko was quiet-ish.
And you could have
Oh, now he's just blowing ears out. But anyways, so the thing that I learned about these Africa projects, they do the new age shit better than like the dudes that made it, but their projects be wild long. Them shits be like 17 songs, but they be like 5-minute songs. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like,
they give you a complete fucking project.
And I guess that shows that their attention span isn't degraded, like isn't ruined like hours. You know what I'm saying? So I respect that. But
dude, anything over 12 songs nowadays, I'm just saying.
You also,
anything over 10.
Like this though, like they're actually,
it's like a workout.
They're taking time and putting their projects together, unlike NBA young nigga who just punches shit in the mouth and puts out.
I don't want to talk about that. I can't. I hate that nigga. That shit he posted, I hate that nigga. Oh my god. JP, we need to. This is our clout moment. JP, we need to roll up to his show. We need to roll up to one of his shows. I'm trying to get a chain.
That nigga's chain.
I'm trying to get a chain, bro.
You don't understand. I'm like, hey, NBA.
I'll do the recording.
There you go.
You're gonna get tackled by security.
I'll give you the 360 camera.
What is security going to do? Throw me out? Cool. That's a free getaway.
I have put down a couple of security guards. I am not afraid, and I'm still pretty fast. I just can't run for long periods of time.
New York City, where the security guards, it took 4 security guards to take me, my boy Nate, and my boy Deshaun off these 2 dudes. This boy Nate
that's because we light skinned. We bleed out shea butter, so we slide. You know what I'm saying?
I'm just big as fuck.
Nah, but that young boy shit, the shit he posted, like. The one, if anybody's telling me like, oh, they'll go see him, I'll slap them because like you giving this dude money. This dude don't care about his fans. He don't care about people. He talking all that fire. He talking all that. I don't like rap. I do this just for money. You gonna let that nigga in hip hop then?
Yeah, for real. Like I would even co-sign that nigga.
His listens should have been canceled, bro. His listens should have been like his stream should have immediately dropped.
Take him Spotify. Take him off streaming.
Yeah.
For real.
So if you're listening to this and you listen to NBA YoungBoy, we will aggressively come at you. Like fuck that, dude. I don't care. Like his reviews, he's done it. I don't care if he dropped any project.
Even Han Solo said, "What?"
That's not Han Solo. That's the new guy, man. That's the new. Don't ever disrespect. That's not Harrison Ford. But anyways, the African dudes, they put out a good project. It's just a little too long, but it's very new age. It's fire.
Not bad.
You know what's crazy too? Overseas stuff. A lot of the big name artists steal from them. You know what I'm saying? Like I know Lil Uzi Vert took from a lot of like fucking like Russian, like not right, but like other new age sounds from like overseas. So these are the cats. If you hear this, you might hear some stuff that's gonna be popping soon. Yeah. 6ix9ine's not taking it, bro. Nobody's yelling.
No, I said 6 God. I said the 6 God. He does.
Yeah, facts. So the next project was The Plan by DaniLeigh. Oh man.
God, man. Just take a moment. Just take a moment. God damn.
It's a good project though. This is a smooth project. She's not doing anything crazy. She's not doing something outside of her realm. She's having a good time.
She doesn't need to do anything crazy.
Oh, facts.
I feel like this time of year we're getting a lot of good driving albums.
Yeah.
Like stuff you can
this
really
is
like
beyond
like
a driving album.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Keep you awake on long drives.
Yeah, facts. But this project was cool. I listened to it and I was like, all right. I'm right.
I didn't even have to listen to no I like, but I
come on, bro. What about Jungle Pussy, bro?
Joanna.
Yo, the ratchet shit sometimes I'll be
I love it. I love it. Oh, gross. Where's your wife?
What just happened?
Give me 2 seconds.
Oh shit.
Oh, the editing on this video is going to be awesome, yo.
His hands were disgusting. He was like, gross.
He said, here.
Shit, that's hilarious.
Oh, Waco, you gonna get it too. You gonna get it too when yours comes with some nasty shit in her hand.
Oh my god, let me tell you what this little fucking terrorist did today. So we're like trying to early potty train, right? And so she peed in the potty, and like I gave her a graham cracker and shit, and then like I turned around to do something, and I turned back around, and she had put the graham cracker in the pee and fucking like. And I was like, ah!
That early potty training's a risk. That early potty training's a risk.
Bro. She's old enough to know that like I'm supposed to potty here, but she's not old enough to know that she's also not supposed to play in it.
Yep.
Like it just it's not there yet. So you're like, no.
See, I got with him. What his thing is, he goes to do it and he sees like wiping, so he immediately tries to wipe, like even if he's gone or not. So you got to be quick, or else that paper he's just all in there. It's like whoa.
Yours wipes, mine's doesn't. He just slides off with shit coming down his back and on the toilet, and then I gotta wipe the toilet. He goes, I'm done, Dad. I'm like, what the fuck?
Nightmare shit. You're
Well,
lucky,
you don't pee in
Mark.
the bed.
You're
You don't pee in
lucky.
the
All
bed,
right.
man.
Don't be out here gooning these chicks.
But just because their R&B is good, don't mean they good.
Yeah. All right. Keep
Don't
the
be like Joe Budden.
to yourself.
The king of R&B.
But this project, it had Lil Baby, Lil Yachty, Lil this, Lil that. It had YG on it. I love YG. I hate him and I love him at the same time.
Yeah,
Uncle YG.
I just see him dancing in his church.
I love. Oh my god!
What?
You mean
What
his
is Hot
Dracula
Rod?
Hunter shoes?
Oh, see, YG is a
Van Helsing kicks.
sometimes-
The Van Helsing
Van Helsing
ones.
ones, yeah. So the
YG
next project was one that was like definitely top 20 for me because it got better every time I listened to it. This was Freedom Summer by Translee. This is I like the smooth project. This is a smooth fucking project, man. Like, he's vibing, but he's saying some woke shit, but he's vibing to it. It's not just like, I'm preaching, I'm yelling, like like Bobby Sessions yelling
This is
that
me
woke shit.
yelling at the mic.
Yeah, it's not him yelling. This dude's like vibing with you, but he's telling you something. You know what I'm saying? And it had a bunch of features. It had B.O.B. was on there talking that flat earth shit. It had, it had a lot going on, man. T.I.
That sucks.
Huh?
That really sucks nowadays. That every time I hear B.O.B. or like if I hear Kyrie Irving, I just think of
Nah, bro. His album.
Kyrie apologized. He said he ain't with that shit no more.
It doesn't matter.
Double down.
The statements on wax that you said the Earth is flat. You're an idiot.
It is.
B.O.B.'s album that came out earlier
JP,
this
the
year.
Earth is not flat.
He just doubled down. He's like, what? He was like refuting the existence of oil. Like he's like, what do you mean dinosaurs turn into oil? And I was like, oh my god,
he's bugging. I respect that. That's what's crazy. B.O.B. that happened quick because he's still fairly fresh to me. I would have thought that like Chingy would be where B.O.B. is right now.
Well, you gotta remember, Chingy wants to get that.
He's too busy chilling at the Holiday Inn.
Well, I knew B.O.B. went off the wreck when he said he was a clone and all his music was made for the first B.O.B. And when he got in the studio, they just handed him his album. It was like, it's already made for you.
That clone thing is hip hop's best excuse right now. Oh, that album was whack. Damn, what am I gonna do? Yo, I was clone, baby. I'm back. I'm back, man.
now.
I don't know who made this whack album. I'm back, baby.
The only nigga that made a good clone decision is Gucci because he upgraded. Like, this nigga got fat.
He got buff. He got better teeth.
Buff,
better
rich,
music. Got married. Responsible. Like fuck. Best clone upgrade. But this project though,
the clone up was real.
Facts.
Yep.
But
the clone up.
So the one thing about this project that I
did
enjoy though, it had Ghost from fucking Power just like narrating it, and I was very okay with that. I thought he was gonna do his old school raps on it, like his feature on the last song, but nah, he's still doing
his hair is too light skinned for that.
Dude, he is the light skin.
Watch out for me, I'm about to clone.
So this next project, I've heard people talk to me about these dudes. This is the first thing I've ever heard from them.
There's only two dudes.
I've never heard of them. And people are like, oh yeah, you should check them out. This is the Fireside EP. I couldn't tell you what they do, but I know there's a bunch of features on this. What goes on? I don't know what they sound like. I don't get it. I
was confused as fuck the whole time.
It's funny because one of the dudes actually sent me a friend request and I sent him a message to chop it up with him. So I'm just waiting for his fucking response back.
He's coming on the podcast.
I don't know. I sent him. I was like, yo, it's good.
Quiet.
Facts. But as always, JP's like talking to dudes in Dubai right now. He's trying to see which one of us would let someone piss on us. The usual.
Man, y'all really think I don't be doing my shit? Done.
This nigga's couch is red as hell. You got the R&B
It's salmon.
Couch.
It's salmon.
My bad.
Salmon.
My bad.
He said
He got the
like
salmon tartare couch. My fault. Bro.
I didn't pick it out.
But this project had everyone on it, man.
Nothing. You know what? I'm gonna keep my comments to myself, JP.
He's gonna come at you, bro.
Merry Christmas.
Bitches love you.
So this had like Jesse Reyes, Wiz Khalifa, Jeremy, Vic Mensa, Ty
It wasn't
Dolla $ign.
bad though.
No, this project was cool. I can't put my finger on what they do. Like, are they both rappers? I don't get it. Is one a producer? Is one a rapper?
I think one sings or one's rap.
Okay. Because I couldn't, nothing stood out outside of the features, so I could, you know what I'm saying? You put something on, and I just couldn't, I felt like I was listening to a compilation.
It because it's like it's music you could put on. Just you're not expecting crazy lyrics. It's just vibe music.
Yeah.
You know, you just put it on to pass time, but it doesn't get boring and shit.
Yeah.
I could listen to like 1 through 4. I could listen to it.
It was alright. It was a cool listen. I'm not mad at it.
It almost felt like it was supposed to be like a movie soundtrack.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, I agree.
First track,
'Cause I was like, what
honestly,
if
the first track,
it's serious?
I haven't heard a Wiz snap like that, like rap, in a while. So it was nice to hear that. But other than that, it was kind of just like.
I like that Will Chamberlain. That's on a steady replay.
I love the subject matter, and its name is Will Chamberlain. But that's just me.
But yeah, it was a cool listen. But so next project was the EP
J
Era
Era.
by J Era. So
I hate people who do that shit.
I
with
didn't
their
like this
title
project.
name.
This was definitely.
Jesus.
I would have gave this a red. I didn't like it. I wasn't into it.
I tried.
You did it because
I guess
y'all
I
brothers.
guess-
That's why.
I guess he caught me in a good mood. You know what I mean? He can string
Nah.
together some raps.
Flame this nigga. You just did an Easter Jigger review. Fuck out of here. And you gave it a 5. I gave it a 4.
It's because they're related, bro. That's what it is.
I know.
I can't
He was like, man, I should have put one of
You just took his
Doomsday,
mustache. You just took his mustache. That's all it is.
I like it.
Nah.
I wouldn't listen to it again.
I didn't like it. I was like, I wasn't feeling it. But I did see something funny that it's just weird. It's just weird. It's weird old music.
It's weird Jesus rap.
Yeah, it's weird.
Hey,
honestly,
you
you don't
gotta
even have to say Jesus. If it's Jesus rap, it's weird. But because what you rapping about other men for? Pause. You like that? Spice.
Pause. Just-
Rapping about that nigga's blood and body. But so
Speaking of
one thing
Jesus.
on this that I was like, get the fuck, that pissed me off. We haven't seen it in a while, so I was like, what? But we had, when people used to come at us like, yo, thanks for our review and blah blah blah, and then they'd show up on another review like, yeah, man, these motherfuckers. So that TVM fam dude that I didn't like the project, just all of a sudden playing victim, like, oh, they loved you, but they hate me, bro. Blah blah. And it's like, and then even he was like, nobody hates you, bro. And it's like, yeah, nobody fucking hates you. Like, don't be a bird, bro. Like, we have no reason to hate on you.
Don't mind us.
Oh, that shit looks cool as fuck. All right, you back?
Yeah, I'm back.
Look at that. That shit looks demonic type summoning.
What is that? What are you guys watching? What is going on here? Dude,
Mind your business.
My bad. I think dude was mad that I mentioned Jesus, bro, and he's like, nah, mess with his wife.
I told you not to mention Jesus.
But,
you got the Thanos.
Dude, I'm telling you, bro. So, but anyway, so this project, that dude was all like, oh man, they hate me. And I'm like, nobody fucking hates you. Like, he came all dramatic, like,
It's dramatics, nigga.
yeah, it's dramatic. It's like, come on, bro. No one here, like, no one hates you. Relax. Like, don't be dramatic. That's soft, as far as I'm concerned. Like, go cry on another post because that was his boy.
Shit.
So whatever, but it is what it is. That project, I didn't like it. It got a pumpkin. It was weak.
It'll go under the rug.
Yeah, exactly.
Pumpkin.
So the next project, I was like, I talked a bit spicy, but I wasn't feeling it. It was Estimated by SKybeatz and Poli.
I didn't like this at all.
It was trash. It was so bottom of the barrel, like brag rap and blah blah. Oh,
and blah.
oh.
I made it 4 songs in.
Oh, I was low key tight though, because like I was
After
almost
drugs, I'm just like,
100% sure that like the dude was gonna be like, I got more money than you though, because that's the kind of game he was rapping. But he messaged me like, yo, thanks for the review. I was like, all right.
Do you remember miss those days, man?
I
Miss
know,
those days when
man.
people used to
Nobody
press
wants
us.
to fight. But
We're not even like, it's not even like we have like a big following or something like to
We
be
got
scared of.
1,300.
but people do.
That ain't shit.
People do respect our word. Like, people do respect where we're coming from with this review stuff enough to be our sons, because we see you pages out there following us. We see you liking
people
everything and doing the same thing, thinking that we didn't create this.
We burnt you.
You're my son.
Sons.
You
It's
get these
crazy.
NBA young boys that keep
Oh,
disrespecting.
yeah, the hurt pans. Yeah, it's like
This young boy.
facts.
This is NBA.
This is peace.
Dude, that dude's the worst. Oh my god, I can't stand Oh man, if I there's not a lot of rappers that I like hate. He's up there right now because of that whole
hate.
Then there was like more footage of him fighting his DJ. Like,
all right, let's save it for the end.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I do. Skinny dudes that think they could fight piss me off. So the next project was "Bravery in My Bravado" by DirtyWhite. This was
I like that name, DirtyWhite.
I do too.
Instead of just calling himself Gray.
Oh, actually, you know what? I think actually, I might be mistaken. I think this was the one where that TV guy came on crying because this dude DirtyWhite was on his project. Yeah. But this project's nice.
I think on the other guy's album too, DirtyWhite had like one of the only
the
decent
only thing
verses.
I gave like he was on the good song. That I was like, all right. And I gave him a specific fire. You know, a verse is better than the song when you rate it specifically, or way worse. But this project's nice, man. This is like.
That's a good time, man.
This is some decent. This is pretty lo-fi. This is decent. This is nice. But the thing I like about it, he's rapping, bro. He's one of those white dudes with. You know, what's funny? When I saw his name, I was like, he's got to be a white dude with dreads. And then he DM'd me, and I was like, oh, because he hit me up on the side. So I sent him some stuff because I was like, I'll definitely do a feature with you. Like, I want a feature with him. I'll make you go rap. And I was like, let me see if he's a white guy with dreads. And I looked at him. And I was like, he's a white guy with dreads.
Well, they ain't bad dreads.
No, they're clean. The dreads is clean. It's just you just know, especially by the way he was rapping. He was rapping some real deep stuff too. I rock with it. This project's dope.
Yeah, I knew he was a woke type.
Facts.
You know he'd be on the block with the dudes.
Facts.
He had at least 2 real black friends.
But so then the next project was JP just doing all of Trey Songs releases for the year. This was 11.
He only gave us 2.
And you did them both back to back.
I like Trey Songs.
I know.
I love them.
And that defeats the purpose, right?
Exactly, yeah.
No, it doesn't, because I still gave it a 7 out of 10. If I was really like it, I would have gave it a 10 out of 10. Come on, we know that already.
Us.
You're talking way too fast for somebody that didn't.
Because he knows what he did. That's why he's talking fast. Niggas don't talk fast unless they know they did some fun shit.
Anyway, let's get to the review, guys.
Yeah, but this project was cool, man. It's Trey Songs. I don't know if you're expecting anything from him, but you shouldn't, because he's gonna give you the same Trey Songs.
He's actually with a female now. I was surprised. I was like, oh shit, I could go to a Trey Songs concert now with my shorty.
You would think his listens would go down, but women are that's how women are evil. Because like a man, if we like, yo, I'm gonna bump this Ashanti, and then she gets married, her streams are gone.
Yep.
But with these dudes, they're like, oh, he's married, his streams go up.
Women love
women
married.
are evil. They're evil.
It's sad. Women
they want what they can't have, man.
And then they try to get it if they have it.
Women
the
are
window
the devil.
Opens. They are the devil. But this project was smooth. It's Trey Songs, man. If you like Trey Songs, you know what it is. It's
the
regular
panty dropper.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Whoa. He got that underbite though.
Is that what you do when you sing his lyrics?
You go, oh.
JP's a mess, bro. So then we released our interview with Taco, the man.
I like Taco. He need to come back on the show,
Taco.
man.
I do like Taco. That was a good
facts.
He needs to take us to his hood
again. We need to do like return guests.
Yeah, he needs to take us to his hood again. I gotta go visit him, man. My homegirl did the EP with. She's like around his hood. I gotta go and just go out there, do some shows, and hang out with him. Go to one of his shows. I gotta catch him live, man. Looks like a good time.
He's doing a lot of shows, man. He's always doing shows.
He's working,
man.
Bro. He still look like Pusha T, but he's working, bro.
I think that's why I can't be around him, because I might just get
Yeah, this guy, man.
The stand in him.
Dude, yo, I posted the funniest
Scorpio was a classic. It just tackles him.
Speaking of the whole Drake and the back-to-back thing, did you guys see that thing I posted in our story today with Meek? Oh my god! Bro.
Oh yeah,
Meek Mill said that anytime DJs play back-to-back, he was like always considering giving them the green light. Bro, I was crying when I read that. I was literally like, I believe it.
You know why I applaud Meek after this whole thing? Because he admits to it. He's like, yeah. I lost. Yeah, the memes are out there. I took the L.
He knows.
You know, he's not like dudes that be like, nah, yo, fuck that dude.
He took it like a boss.
Yeah, he's like, yeah, me and the nigga got at it. Now we friends. We playing ping pong and shit. He made the memes. He had me all over.
He should have tried to smoke Drake on that feature, though.
Typical rap beef.
Yo, I would have slapped that nigga.
He should have tried on that feature. He should have smoked. He should have wrote the most woke verse ever, bro. He should have been in his bag. But yeah, I respect it. But The Taco interview was cool. Go check that out. Taco's a good dude. Check out
Yeah.
his Never Doubt Me
Taco's
EP.
mad chill.
He's a cool dude, man. Then we had, we're blowing through this one, kind of, even though technical difficulties. Then we did the Throwback Thursday. Nice and smooth, man. This was Ain't a Damn Thing Changed. This project was amazing. Like,
Yo,
when you said it, I
album
immediately like had this. I was like, oh man.
I listen to this album at least once a month. No joke.
Yo, yes,
Like,
dude.
I
There's some times like where like
all
almost
the time.
like where I'll just be in the shower and I'm just here like the boom. And I'm just like, oh yeah, you know what I'm saying? Then the show starts. I get the curtains going, but this project's classic. This is classic. Light skin shit. But then I posted, some Taco music video. He did the clout thing. Let me take a video with all my people and sit on a basketball hoop. Why is that a thing in rap now? Yo, this video, bro. We need to go to the court. I feel like everyone that does that can't ball. I'm gonna put money up. Yo, Taco, you can't ball. You don't play ball, bro. You don't ball, bro.
Yo, he from Chicago. They probably ball. They play prison ball.
Nah. The Bulls ain't been good in years, bro. You don't ball.
Catch an elbow.
He's gonna leave you on O block, dog.
Never. Yeah, right. Nah, Chief Keef don't ball. Yeah.
He said the old block.
Zero.
No.
I know what it is. That's why I started laughing.
Thank you, JP. Thank you, JP. JP got my joke.
That's why I started laughing. Bang bang.
Nah, I mean the joke was good, but it wasn't chicken butt good. You know what I'm saying? So
It wasn't bars.
So then we did. Oh, you getting in on this? Chicken. He said chicken.
That was the chicken verse. That's crazy.
Yeah, French fries.
Bars.
French fries.
Yeah, French fries. You eating noodles?
French fries.
Okay. All right, we'll get you some French fries.
What's French fries?
Noodles are just Asian French fries.
Phrases walking. Yeah, they hear you. They hear you talking about French fries.
This is me yelling at the mic.
Yelling at the mic. So then the next project was one that I was super let down by. This was
weird.
This was Grimy Life by Big Twins.
This looks like it was piece like old head shit.
Hey, look.
Hey, look at
Put on that blippy.
Like
Put on that blippy, man.
But so this project was a big letdown. So this dude used to be like, he says it 1,000 times in there. He was like security for Mobb Deep. So he run with Infamous or whatever. But it's like the whole album. It's like used to be security. The thing that bothered me was that. But
he used to be security.
He says it all. I used to be security, but
I used to keep Mobb Deep secure.
Where you'll hear a beat, like even off rip, you'll hear a beat and it'll be like some piano, some smooth, and he'll be like he's growling
God damn it.
every song, and I'm like,
he was security for Mobb Deep, but wishes he was DMX's security.
Not really. He was just Oscar. He's been living in the trash can.
Every song he sounds like Petey
Pablo.
Pablo.
Like he's got a bunch of heavy features. He's got a lot going on here.
I saw that. He got Havoc and all.
Yeah, you got Havoc. You got a Prodigy verse. You got Godfather Part 3's all over it. You got Huss Kingpin. You got Riggs. You got
first
Beans.
two songs.
Planet
Asia was on. You got Rascast on here.
This is an old heads album. Like this is like an old heads.
That's what I said. I was like, you'd think just looking at it would be some old head shit.
But the thing was, surprising enough, it wasn't like it didn't. You would think it would sound like some Queensbridge type. And it really didn't. It was like he definitely tried a lot of things. It's just not with his voice.
It's not good.
So it
he
just
tried a lot.
Didn't.
It
But
didn't
he was
work.
rapping. He had some stuff. Some of the bars were a little dated. Some of them a little weak. But he had some stuff. He had some stories. But for the most part, it was a lot of growling. So I was like, yo, some songs I really rock with. But I don't think they were because of him. You know what I'm saying? It was because he had some heavy features. But...
and
also
from Mobb Deep.
Yeah. The only song that he did solo that really banged was that last song. I was like, yes. But that was the only song that was like a hard song. And for a person growling the whole time, every song should be a hard song. You know what I'm saying?
Even DMX love songs were hard. He like, bitch, I fuck you in the ass, but I love you to death.
Keisha, Juanita.
I'm telling you, man, that's the people are like, oh, you don't like that's the shit I want. I want gangsta shit like that. I love you, bitch.
I love you, bitch. And then this next project was High Power by Grand Opus. This is too old.
Before we start, why Homeboy got the machine on the cover? Not even an NPC, homie. Come on.
Hey, just like drugs,
NPCs are
drugs
too
on
heavy.
the drug politics has
Yes.
his in his hand, but it
If
makes
the
sense
other-
because it's like he's selling it. But this one, he's just like, nah, it matched my white suit, bro. Let me get this one. Bro. Let me get that Amazon
Yo,
Prime
you
special.
know,
You know what I'm saying?
what would look lit if I held this. So hip hop.
He's like,
You know what's
how to
funny
really
though?
make this
You know
up.
what really like hurt me about this project? This project was good. It was dope. It was very smooth. But the thing that bothered
I'm
me,
about to say we're clowning him, but they got to check.
yeah, it was good. Like it had some good stuff. It was bearable. The Duke can rap, but the thing that made it funny to me is like he's holding this drum machine on the cover, and some of the beats were mad weird. Some of the beats were mad weird. And
Because he's-
Homeboy
because
rapping
he's
was
using the
saving
machine
those
program.
beats. Yeah,
He's using a machine.
and the Homeboy was like rap. Like if Homeboy wasn't rapping so hard, the songs would have been bad just because of the beat. And I'm like, bro, this dude is really working. So, but it was
He
it was-
had to.
Yeah, he really did. Some
He's
of the
like,
beats were
it's
so
what
rough.
we always talk about. When God makes you super ugly, He makes you rich and dress nice. You gotta balance out somehow.
There you go.
If your beats are horrible, you gotta come hard.
Dude,
on
and
it.
he
You
was
gotta get
rapping
something.
for life on this, and I was like, I would give him that. It was a cool project though. It had some songs that slid. Some of the beats were just, but the dude rapping he carried it. He did his thing. He rapped his ass off, and that's what you're supposed to because it was rap. So
Stop holding drum machines on covers.
Especially if the beats ain't up.
I'm
to
gonna,
look
dude.
like.
Yeah,
if you're not drugs, I don't want to see it.
for our project. I'm
Drugs.
just gonna have you hold
I gotta hit
a
drugs
copy
up.
of Logic. It's all the
Okay.
It's just a printout of the torrent file.
Just hold a copy of Wavelab.
Yeah. It's pirated, so it says the crack next to it. It's got the key. It got the key gen.
Has the keygen on the outside.
That's what we'll do.
24 characters.
I'll hold that. I'll hold
you
the
go.
Logic file. You'll hold the key.
I'll
key
just
gen.
hold this. I'll have like this tent in the background. But so the next thing we did, we
Oh,
started off
God.
Friday with a project that I honestly bumped all weekend. This was
Hey, Boogie with
Hoodie
the
season by A
hoodie, got
Boogie.
tacker in the
This
town.
It's
is the
very
A
rare.
Boogie that I wanted.
Yes, because he put out some
Yeah, I
weird
was
stuff
about to
this
say,
year.
like, what happened with that other shit?
He put out some weird stuff, but he's been promising this project for a minute, and it showed out. This is what he's
I
been
like
promising.
A-Boogie.
He's
I
got
like
some. He's
A-Boogie.
got some hit for me. He's hit and miss. He's put out some stuff. I'm like, ugh, but he's put out some stuff. I'm like, hey, this is the most complete I've heard him, and this was worth the wait. He did his thing. He was trying to spaz on his features for a sing
That's what
rapper.
it should be.
For a sing rapper, you out here trying to smoke. You got rappers on here. Okay, like I see you. Like you did a good job, bro. I respect that. You look good.
That's that Bronx in him, baby. DX all day.
Dude, he did his
He
thing.
had to pull up with this one.
He had a couple of like boring tracks, but it's more boring for the sake that like probably 2 songs before it sounded exactly the same. So it gets to that point where it's like, all right, but like
Yeah,
it's not
because he has that same cadence a lot.
Yes.
Yeah, it's like always the same.
Yeah. But overall, he slid on this, and the beats were nice.
Yeah, he knows how to pick him. It's weird because I think him and Tekashi make a good pair. Like they complement each other so
And
well.
in
when
a
they
smooth
use
way,
together.
not even in like
Yeah.
an
Free
aggressive way.
6ix9ine.
Because 6ix9ine don't do the smooth stuff by himself.
Free
Not at
6ix9ine.
all. But when they do it,
6ix9ine is a feature artist by far. Like if you put 6ix9ine
or
on
an
a
aggressive artist.
yes, yeah.
That's
Free
it.
6ix9ine.
You mean Danny?
Oh yeah, free
Danny.
Daniel Hernandez.
Yeah, because he ain't coming out as 6ix9ine. He gonna come out as like
Free
Dude,
Daniel Hernandez.
That's
Gonna
scar.
have big black.
As if he
blocks.
does go through booty stuff and
He's going
someone's
like a
like, yo,
Dalmatian.
6ix9ine, he's gonna jump. You know what I'm saying? But
it's
yeah.
fucking Treyway.
That's booty stuff. So then after that, we started releasing our of the year. So I'm going to do it all in one shot because we're going to go straight to the other album that dropped.
21.
Hey, boy, why you take the phone off? Oh, this weird. This serial killer stuff.
Yo, put on Blippy.
Man, you don't rock on the Blippy. Here you
Put on Ryan.
go. Put on what?
Ryan, that little Asian nigga who be opening toys. And
Dude, we was at Target, and it was a whole aisle of his. He got his own toys.
Don't buy them. Don't buy them.
Nah,
They're
I ain't
cheap as
gonna buy
fuck.
no-
I found out the hard way.
Yeah, I ain't gonna buy none of that stuff. I got him
I
good
put it on
stuff,
sale,
bro.
though.
I got him Avengers toys, but
Me too, yo.
Yo, they
I
got
got-
these ones that got the back piece that go on them, and if you put it on different characters, the voice changes. So it's like, I'm your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. You put another one, it's like, I'm Iron Man. It's nice. But it's a weird piece, though. It's like, turns into wings, but anyways.
You got to show me that.
No ads for these toys.
Facts.
They gotta cut the check.
Yeah, they
Facts.
mad
This ain't-
expensive.
This ain't Ryan's toy reviews.
Facts. Johnny's
Yo, we need to
toy
get Ryan on the
reviews.
show. We get Ryan on the show, our fan base.
Yo, if Ryan put that's a fact.
So we're gonna have a bunch
yo,
of 4-year-
honestly, then we would really have control of the youth. If these
Yo,
kids
so-
listen to us, then we'd be
got-
too powerful. We'd have hits put out on us. The government would be like, no, we can't let this happen.
I'd have all the kids listen to 36 Chambers at 5 years old. Shit like that.
Hell yeah.
Everyone listens.
I'd
to
be
Ace.
telling them like, if you see somebody crying for nothing, pick on them. Yeah, make them tough. They're gonna thank you later. And then they're gonna be on like the
Neil
future
his
on.
scrotum.
They're gonna be on Maury Jr. Like this kid's ruined my life. But so the surprise project. Well, for most people, not for me, but
This project.
Yo,
I am greater than
I
I
was shocked.
by 21 Savage is a complete album.
J. Cole
and
is
that yo,
out here.
first shout out to
Feature
shout out
God.
to 21 Savage owning all of the rights because nobody's listed, right?
No one's
Like,
listed. No one's listed. This is 21 Savage's project, bro.
I'm the
That's
captain.
how
now.
you do it. He's like, oh, J. Cole's on this. Thanks for those streams. Oh, who else is on this? Schoolboy, Project Pat.
21.
Thanks for those
21.
streams.
Some of the people like came on, and I was like, wait a minute.
Dude,
He
like,
even
'cause
got
the-
Childish Gambino on
dude,
this shit,
that
bro.
Project
Like,
Pat song, I listened to
on,
like
man.
30 times, bro.
I'm not gonna lie.
Schoolboy's
I'm a
verse is
21
cold.
I'm a 21.
I was like,
I'm
yo,
not a
this
21
is-
fan.
I'm
I'm
a
a 21 listener. But when I heard this album, it made me
a
want to
21
listen
fan
more
because
to
I
what
thought
he's
that
going to put out
project-
later on.
I thought that project
I was
with
in the
Metro
chat.
Boomin
Like,
was
I
amazing.
might be a fan now.
Because you know what it is? He never
He's on
he
some
never
woke shit
tries
now,
to do
man.
more
He's
than he
different.
can.
He gives you what he gives you. He's like, yo, this is me.
This is how
I'ma
I rap
perfect what I am,
yeah.
I give it to you.
And he rides the beats,
Well, he always has the same monotone flow, right?
but he does it
But
right.
he did some different shit this time. Like he did some singing shit that was pretty smooth.
But
like
it was still a
like,
monotone,
switched-
but he
Think
used
about
his
this.
tone in different
Think
ways,
about
and
it.
that's how you're supposed to use your voice.
Wait. Think about it. I found it. He was fucking with Amber Rose before he made this album.
Facts. When
Kanye
you
West
clean
was
your
fucking with
life
Amber
of
Rose
hoes.
before he made his great album. Amber Rose got that good.
She's got that good when she leaves because she leaves you
Yes.
frustrated.
Yes. When she leaves you, you be like, damn, man.
Dude, Amber Rose,
You
man.
just start writing. You like,
I would
fuck.
just smack the side of her head.
I can't be with a girl that has the same haircut as me. That shit don't fly.
Why?
If we go into the barber and we both get
Facts.
if we go into the
crazy.
barber and we
That's
both
crazy.
get one,
Y'all are
nah,
crazy.
that ain't
Talking.
good, bro.
You're
Nah,
If your
crazy.
barber is my barber, that ain't good,
You're
bro.
crazy.
Talk your shit,
What?
please.
I'd be like, damn, boo boo, we could share everything now.
Yo, if you walk into Tony's
We can
barber shop
share.
and they calling you on a first name basis, nah, homie.
Bro, y'all thinking small scale. See, I live with the lady. That means less shampoos hanging around, same soap.
Ever.
You know what I'm saying? Because
Ever.
I have to deal with shampoos that I don't understand. I didn't even know there's different types of shampoo. I'm just like, whoa.
As a cosmetologist, who you telling?
Dude, I see the stuff when I'm in the bathroom, and if I forget to grab whatever is mine and I start experimenting, something bad might happen. Like,
See,
nah,
that's why
man,
you
got
shave
the
the side of
same-
your head because
You
you use the wrong shampoo.
Don't touch you. You are too dark skinned to be touching Angie's stuff.
She's got too much. But sometimes the bottles, they fool you, man. If you got soap in your eyes and you want to grab some shampoo while keep it moving,
Nah.
you grab the wrong shampoo and you come out luxurious.
I don't got to worry about that.
You're gonna.
Put a buffer on your head. But this
Shine
project
it.
was dope, man. He had a bunch of features. I listed them so people know they're not listed on the tracks, but surprisingly, it was all a good time, man. He had really good production. The features did good. He was rapping, man. It was nice, man. He even had some personal stuff. He's talking about his moms, all that stuff, and you don't expect that from him.
Hands down, though.
Because this
And
is the 21 that killing niggas, shoot him in his face. You know what I'm saying? This is.
down.
He's like, I don't know what happened, man. All of a sudden,
I knew what
he's all
happened.
woke.
I've heard it. In those features, I've heard it. What's
He's
up,
all of a
blood?
sudden woke.
J. Cole is the best rapper
It's
out right
true.
now.
Yo, that J.
Oh,
J.
for a
J. Cole
minute.
has the
J.
J.
Cole
Cole.
is snapping on everything,
Everything.
he touches.
Everything
The,
it breathes.
the song with Project
Wait,
Pat
wait.
and Schoolboy Q was fun too.
That
When
song is the
features-
best song on the project. Thank you. Tell him.
When J. Cole's features with people now, it's you see how much better he is than that.
He said it on this track. He's like, every
That's
feature, I'm
what-
killing everybody.
The
on
only
it.
even that
No one
Jid
wants to
track.
do a feature
I'm
with me
like,
because they know I'm
hey, Cool your beans.
I was like, damn, 21, you gonna let him disrespect you? 21 didn't want it though. He's like, yeah, you got that, Cole.
Right, you're right.
He gave
I
Cole
can't
the
rap.
intro. He did it right. He did it right. Hey, look. What song is that? Spider-Man?
How many songs you
Yeah.
got?
J. Cole has 14 features this year, and they're all gas.
Yes.
Like, Off D's with JID. Oh my god, that feature was fucking snap.
Anybody want to?
He started
Every
snapping on that.
fucking feature he done
But
with
see,
Vibes,
21
he
Savage
fucking murders
put
Vibes
him
on-
first, so you'd be like, all right, now we can listen to this project. You put J. Cole in the middle, they're gonna stop. Like, let me listen
That's
to some
the thing.
Cole.
Is like I came into this not expecting any features. So like when J. Cole came on, I was like, whoa, wait a minute.
Yeah.
If J. Cole's on the
But
first
see, that's
track,
what made that. That's what made this even better. When I got to that, by the time I was at the Project Pat song, I was fucking hyped because I was
having
like, all right, we got these special guests, and then this song came on, and I'm like, oh my god, and then I hear Schoolboy's Cold Ezra, I'm like, this is a banger. Lunatic, yo, fire, man, good stuff, man. This project is a good time, man. Definitely the best.
Yeah,
21,
he
21,
definitely
21,
surprised. And you know what's funny? He teased it. He was like, "Hey, what happened to 21's album this year?" And then he drops this shit. I was like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah,
I was
smart
surprised. I was surprised. 21.
21. So then we went into. We'll do the countdown stuff later. Let's get into the Saturdays.
The Buns Juice.
Oh my god, this project was, tell Barrett I'll take over his photoshops. But the first Saturday was Life or Death by Janaida
Yo, it's not hard to find SoundCloud albums. I find them all the time.
You don't even need to find them. The way I usually do it is that when you have it on your phone, it has it in a square already. You just screenshot.
that's what I do. I just screenshot that. It's got the little
This
play
nigga
button.
had
in the
a
middle.
full.
No, I just go to Google. I type in the SoundCloud rapper's name in the album, and it's there. Perfect. That's all you got to do, Barrett.
I don't know, man. But anyways, it's just Dusty Barrett, man. But Big Worm smoking all his weed. But this was Life or Death by Janaida Charismatic. This is awful.
You need a Janaida stop.
Janita, stop making music.
Janita, stop it right now. God damn it.
Like, I saw this and I'm like, man, I've never seen Barrett get this extra. Please just quit. And I listened to it. I was like, oh, he right. He right.
I was with him when he wrote this shit.
This project, yo, do you know what's funny? Someone in the comments was like, yeah, man, I went to listen to that shit. It is terrible. Like, someone jumped in on it, having a good time.
You know what I
love shit
like
like
about the people though, when we put SoundCloud shit out, people
They
actually
listen
go
to
and
it.
listen to
Yeah.
it. So we're helping the
Streams from-
SoundCloud rappers get streams off that shit.
I think that's why a lot of times they don't want the smoke anymore, and they don't really like clap back at us because they see
Yep, she blocked
like
us.
they get like a little spike in numbers. She blocked us.
Yeah. Mark's
I'm a
frozen.
follow-
Yep, there goes Mark. Mark froze and disappeared. There we go.
I'm
I
gonna
thought
follow
Mark just wasn't
Chris. I
talking.
know she's gonna see the Not Your Man's logo in my shit and gonna block me.
Yeah. And we get blocked often. I'm not worried. But yeah, she blocked us. And
Her loss.
her and Princess Nokia, man. We back on these blocking streets. So I ain't
I
mad
like
at that.
Princess No Kid.
We gotta get a
No,
list.
listen, man.
We need a list.
I listed.
At the end of the year,
I listed everyone. I gotta put it together and post it. I got screenshots of everything too. I just I had like a moment where I was trying to, you know how you do like the highlights on the page? I wanted to do our greatest hits and put all the blocks. It's just like the highlights has to be in the story. So I was like, let me just get them all together in one shot. It's just it's so time consuming. It's fucking annoying, but I have most.
That you want.
Did Mark message the group? Is he alive?
Imagine.
Yeah.
He got electrocuted.
Yeah, he said we're frozen. It's like, bro, you left, bro.
No, he sent that. He sent that when you was frozen.
Oh.
Yeah.
Fucking technology.
Yo, dude,
Oh.
my brother. There he is. My brother's the worst.
The one that looks like Tupac?
That is Tupac, but
That nigga, he's still tall. You think was tall as fuck.
no, he's not even that tall. He's
Well, I
shorter
was
than
short,
me. Yeah, back then. Yeah, back then.
Yeah, I was. Yeah.
I kicked my power supply like an idiot.
Nice.
Oh, nice.
So yeah, we were talking about Janaida. She blocked us.
Who?
That Janaida Charismatic, she blocked us. She didn't even say nothing. She got the
It'd be-
hits.
it'd
We got
be
people
like
to
that.
listen to your project. Why are you blocking us for? Your
That's what we were just
family
talking about too. Is that you know they get streams from it.
Yeah. But
Ungrateful.
so this next project, the Brillography by Brillo Brown, love it.
I
It's a
like
good time.
that name.
It's a good time. This dude has wild potential, man. This was it was. I kind of shit on him because I was like, you can't hear past like English isn't his first language. But like no shout out to him, but you could just hear his accent. But this is a nice project. I'm like, it was slides. Where's this dude from? But this is a good one, man.
I was about to say, I was like, oh, Barrett did it. I was like, oh, never mind. It looks nice.
Yeah, it's me. Of course, it's not Barrett. But the next one, it's Barrett's. And the next one
Dusty?
was...
Hold on, wait. I can't see it.
This was
I remember when he...
why is the check so dusty? Like,
everything is dusty, bro. You could see how deep into the song he was when he made the screenshot. It says 1:45.
This nigga is he be using like those gold phone.
And
Androids,
he's got
an iPhone.
Oh!
Tell Barrett. Oh man, I'm tight. Now I know he has an iPhone. I'm tight. But this is what it looked like. This is the screenshot. It's the full picture.
Well, man, this is an iPhone, bro.
When he put it into
the
group chat, I was like, oh no.
This is gonna be for Barrett too, just so I know he don't be watching this stuff. See this? This is what he did. He screenshot in regular play. If you go to the project, it's a square. If you go to the actual song, Barrett, you go to the project. Here it is. Brillography. It's a square. Just screenshot it. It's clear. Pissing me off, man.
This nigga Barrett didn't have no fucks to give. He's like, up screenshot.
No respect, man.
Yeah, that's my picture. Fuck it.
He's like, yo, I gotta make sure that I get the screenshot before I'm done listening to the project so that I can whip it up.
1:45. This nigga, man. So, and then we did our The Coming was our slept on. Walko, thank you. Because people slept on this album. Yeah, and someone mentioned, they were like, yeah, only Woo-Ha was the only single that really, really was played out a lot on this. And I'm like, yeah, this had a bunch of hits on it. I'm like, and nobody, yeah, this was definitely slept on because, you know what I'm saying?
This was his breakout album.
Yeah. It's a good time. But
a bunch of other shit came out around the same time.
Put your hands on it, right?
I think so.
Did this have put your hands with my eyes? See.
Straight.
When he was like this with the... He had the elephant running out there.
And he was doing you know what when he did the...
Yeah, this had put your hands on.
He did the Lethal Weapon where he was white. He wore a white face. Yeah. He was Mel Gibson.
Yup. Buster was on some shit. I was in his backyard and I fell and flipped my head. And they said, "Oh, she's flipping on him." Now he turns into the little fucking blue monster. It's like, what the fuck?
He knew what he was doing.
Buster was.
He was on some. He was ahead of his time.
Yeah, him and Redman had some of the most entertaining videos ever, bro. Redman always had fat girls in it, and it was hysterical. I loved.
He loves fat girls. That was the WLP before WLP.
Damn.
Don't disrespect him like that.
That's your clone. That's your Gucci clone.
Fuck.
I think it would be the other way around.
JP's
WLP's Gucci clone.
Facts.
Because he's less weird looking.
I match. I don't look like.
I'm so mad that I took. I decided I was going to be nice to you for Christmas. Now I can't even say anything bad. Sucks.
That's okay, Mark. I still hate you.
What's up?
I was taking advantage of it.
You're a good guy, Jay.
Oh, motherfucker.
No, buddy, no. Hey. Give me a hard time. Can we close out, please? Cut your volume off on his crazy serial killer shit. So we ran through our of the years. So for people that just like to argue and cry or whatever, our consensus was we just threw out some names who we hated for the year or loved, and we were like, hey, what do you guys think? If we all agreed to it, that was it.
Yep.
Chief Keef, clear. Landslide.
Easy.
3-0.
Worst artist of the year.
I say him and Soldier was like
facts.
Chief.
I
think Chief.
You know why? Chief
strong.
was for me. Chief, I give him the full, not even an edge. He had re-releases this year that were terrible. He not only had new stuff, he had stuff that people used to like older stuff, and that were like, you're like, man, this isn't good. So Chief Keef, man, bang. He was the worst artist of the year. He was the exact opposite of our artist of the year, but not fully, because he put out just about as much work as.
I was about to say, that nigga was working.
Yeah, he was working. But our artist of the year.
Soulja Boy did too, though.
Yeah,
So our artist of the year,
Napoleon is like running on a treadmill rapping.
Yeah, Napoleon the legend, man. He is our artist of the year. He dropped 10 full projects, mixtape albums, both 10 complete.
And we managed to talk about him in probably 90% of
all
our
projects have been fire. There hasn't been a bad one.
Has done 2 dedication projects.
Yep. Has
one
probably
to Tupac, one
has
to
more diamonds than most artists we've reviewed.
Yep. Even when I tried to hate, I couldn't hate.
And then we even outsourced. We got people who've never heard of him. We got new age people to listen to a project and they're like, bro, I love this.
Everybody gave him a check.
He is the force of hip hop that people are afraid of, where you're just like, yo, this is the hip hop anybody loves.
We sent his music to the hater ball, and they couldn't even hate on it.
Fact.
That's all serious.
Fact. Somebody said he sounded like Prodigy, and I was like, yeah, he kind of
just does. For people who want to know what he did, you know.
Yeah, and I was telling people like, hey, oh yeah, we had like people like, oh wait, why'd you get it? We just want to know, and I was like, yo, look at his fucking catalog for 28. Don't even look at anything before. Look for 2018.
This year,
he can
all
rap.
classics.
He can rap. He can put out hooks. He can go over classics. He can do his own thing. He did his whole Wakanda shit. He's fire, bro. He's nice. Period. Oh yeah, pull him off. He's fire.
Forever.
He's fire. He's working. He is working. I wish I could. I wish for a reward. I can get him a marketer, because that's all he needs is someone to market him.
We're his street team. And we're part-time.
Yeah, for real. We're doing this shit for free.
Yeah, we're like, yeah, seriously, like we're part of the NDL fund, like the fucking. Dude, it's crazy, bro. So him, listen to him. If you haven't like dead ass, listen to him.
No, like, seriously, listen to him.
Yeah, he's that fire.
I'm a guy who's not really into like the new age old heads people, and I'm telling you, his shit is nice. Like. For it being it's current gen, it sounds current. It doesn't sound outdated or anything.
Exactly.
You would definitely learn some hip hop.
It sounds like what you would like if you listen to like the golden era hip hop back in the day, and you're like, man, I wonder what it's going to sound like in 2016, 2018. That's what it would be like. This is what you thought hip hop would sound out like now. Like he sounds like the evolution. I'll give him that. Not the new head having fun, Lil Xan, all that shit. No, it's fucking big companies made.
We say his shit to Adam, who's like new head of new heads.
Yeah, and he gave him like a 9. He was loving it. He's like, what the fuck is this? But hey,
and he went into it's going to hate. That's what I'm saying. We gave it to people.
Mad people go into it, like wanting to hate. It's crazy. I went into the Zimbabwe one, the Wakanda one. I'm like, I'm gonna hate this, and I
went into the Guru. I went into the Guru one.
Yeah.
The Guru one.
I went into the Guru one.
Even the Tupac one, I was like, nobody.
I thought the Tupac one was going to be whack, and then it was fire,
bro.
It's like what
he made me. I put on that one. It was one of my favorite Tupac songs, and it brought it back to me. The "Do for Love," and you tried everything. So yeah, remember the cartoon?
Yo, that video. I was going to say that video. You got me in the club.
Yeah. So I heard that, and I was like, bro, I'm like, why do I love it? And it's not the Tupac version. And I put on Tupac, and I'm like, I love both. It wasn't even like a hater thing. I'm like, both of these.
Mix them together.
He did the fucking Thug's Mansion, and I'm like, this is fire. And it made me listen to the Nas one. Then it made me listen to the original Pac one, and I'm like, I like all 3 of these. Like, this is crazy, bro. Like, it never felt like, oh, this one's better. No, it comfortably fit right in. And
he knows how to make a song. He knows how to make a song. He knows how to make a project. He knows how to keep a vision going, how to tell a story. He is a rapper.
And that's the thing, too, that people like, even though it's great music, each project has a theme. And he sticks to it, bro, while keeping his content flowing. Fire. Salute to him. Yep. He's the GOAT. Light skin as fuck.
Short as shit.
So aggressive.
He is
short as
so
shit.
light skinned.
All this talent.
This is how light skinned. Just to give, and you know what? Because we love you so much, we gotta do this to you. But this to give a vision of how light skinned he is. He takes pictures of him opening his jacket in broad daylight outside. That's how light skinned. Just like the jacket half. Like there's no reason for you to take a picture like that, but he does it. That's how light skinned he is.
He has them.
Yeah, like the side. That like he does all of that. But so then we kicked into, so I'm going to do our of the years. So then we had our Our verse of the year, Method Man on Young Sinatra. Fuck, was it 4?
Yeah.
On Wu-Tang Forever.
Snapping.
That verse, and I don't, you know what? People can be, oh no, I don't care what you say. That album described hip hop's entire state in one shot. It describes all the good and bad of hip hop's entire state in one shot, in the most flawless flow and cadence you will get out of hip hop. Method Man did not need to do that because Logic didn't come with a fire verse in there. Half of Wu-Tang didn't come with a fire verse on that song.
He destroyed all the Wu-Tang.
All of the. I wish I, dude. You know, in iTunes, you can cut the song down to like where you want it to start and end. That song is only his verse. I don't care about no one else's on there, and I can listen to it on repeat all day.
Logic's voice
just skip through.
Dude,
Logic don't say shit.
And the people that's crying about it, or the people that voted nah, blah blah blah, bro,
they
didn't listen to it. They honestly didn't listen to it. I don't care what you, and if you listen to it and you're hating on it, listen to it again until you catch what he was saying. Like, no, Jay-Z didn't do it. No, Meek didn't. No,
even though Jay-Z had a really good verse this year,
it was good, but it was off. It was good.
It
had some, it was good for what it was. This is why Jay's verse was good. It was shock value, and he does that stuff just for the media, and I get that. And you couldn't put together a better verse just to get the media's attention. I get that, but other than that, it was a regular Jay verse.
It was. He's just
this
all he's
Method
doing
Man
is
verse was literally. He told a story in the verse. You good, buddy? He did a flow. He talked about the state of hip hop from front to back, from the faking to all that stuff in a bouncy, fun flow. That's not easy to do. And to keep the subject the whole time. All right. I'm done talking about it. People need to listen to it. It's
Method Man's to go.
I was just letting you argue it for the rest of us.
Because people just are crazy. You know what I'm saying? People are crazy.
My favorite Wu-Tang.
If you're a hip hop fan, period, if you've no one in hip hop, people are cowards, bro. These new dudes, they're cowards. They don't like to talk about the state of hip hop. They like cowards. They like to ask and go, or they say, oh, hip hop's dead, or oh, it's the best genre. They choose a cop out because they don't have their own voice. They're all cowards. They're all scared to say what's actually happening. And that's a tactic that like people do that are weak. You dodge reality. But for someone to sum up the reality of like the last few decades of rap, but also relate it to right now in a verse is not only what the culture was built on.
I think it was 32 bars, if that.
I think it was shorter. I feel like it was 16, but the
fact that it sounded longer.
Yeah, it was probably longer.
It was longer than
it's 16. Could be
that's
30. What I'm saying.
But
he was out there talking to you.
No one, like, people try to do that in albums, in EPs. He did it in a verse. And the thing about this verse, I could listen to it forever, but I didn't need it to be longer. I didn't need it to be shorter. It was perfect, bro.
Hey, that one verse is better than Earl Sweatsuit album.
Earl Sweatsuit.
What's up?
Whatever that nigga's name is shows how much I care about his
Earl Flight Jacket.
Word. Earl Bomber Jacket. Same shit.
But
Earl Windbreaker.
Earl, you need to go back to the booth, motherfucker.
But yeah, that was our verse. So then we had our most underrated that we agreed to was Vinny. So someone messaged me like, bro, for a hot second I thought this was someone else, and they got it wrong. So they were like, but no, it's actually Vinny Paz. But I'm not gonna blow them up because they blew it. But most underrated.
Who would they think it was?
You got to tell us.
I gotta go to it. Yeah.
Who would they think it was?
Hold on.
Oh yeah, who would they think it was?
Hold on, I got it in the messages, and I was like, they thought it was. They thought it was Fred the Godson.
What? What?
If anything, it looks like it could be Mercules.
No, they're like George.
Dude,
they're like George.
I was like, maybe because they both don't have necks.
I guess.
Maybe because that picture, he looks like a white Fred the Godson. I don't know.
Fred the Godson?
Nah, he needs to chill.
Yeah. But
that's Vinny. That's a Sicilian shooter. That's Vinny Paz.
And what's even funnier, I'm gonna blank about, but I'll show you guys. So,
as
the kids would say, I'm not capping.
They
do look the same.
Not even the. Nah, come on, they're not even close.
No, hold up that dude's picture. We gonna put them side by side.
Hold on, I'll pull up the picture here. Hold on.
Just so motherfuckers ain't seeing that. They do not look the same, man. I got the senses playing in the background and shit.
No.
Nah, they don't.
They
look
just have
the
no
same.
necks.
They got
just have no necks. So
Fred the Godson.
They're both just shaped like potatoes.
yeah, they both look like evil frogs. So
Yo,
Vinny Paz is a goddamn
dude,
legend.
another funny thing on the Facebook.
How
I think
you wear
at first,
shirts?
I don't know. He looks like a Buddha, but I think I tagged the boxer Vinny Paz by accident at first on the page, but I fixed it. And some dude's like, "Oh man, the real Vinny Paz should sue this guy." Like dead ass in the comments. I was like, "All right, man." I'm like, Vinny Paz loves boxing, like, and he's probably related to him or something. Who knows?
Yeah.
Oh,
Really?
yes.
Probably know each other.
It has to. He has to. But Vinny Paz, we gave him this because he dropped 2 bodies of work that were classics, and no one said a thing.
Nope.
That's
Like
true.
not even like hip hop channels were like old heads, all that stuff. No one. Hey. No one said a thing.
It went #1 the week that it dropped. So
Yeah. No, but I'm saying
Fuck
no one, but still
everybody.
no one. Yeah, no one said.
No,
like,
I'm
you
just
know what I'm
saying.
saying. It's crazy. So we gave it to him. Like he deserved it. You know, and there was other people that could have been up there. I'm not mad at some of the people's suggestions. I think they were us. I get it. But that's
There
who
was
we
some
picked.
close.
Yeah. So we thought most underrated album of the year was Drogas Wave, Lupe Fiasco's.
because it came and went.
Yeah, I say it because I'm a diehard. He's my favorite
I still listen to
lyricist.
it.
I think
I
Lupe.
still
I
listen
still
to
tell
it.
people like Lupe has the best pen in the game because I don't think anybody's ever done what he does, and I
He's
don't think
an
anybody
alien.
can. And
He's an alien.
This project, I loved it, but I just stopped listening to it at one point. And it's not because it's value or anything. It's just
kinda
so much
like-
stuff. Yeah, it just kind of just disappeared. And I'm like,
Because,
man.
like, I don't listen to it fully. I could play, like,
I'll throw some
a
songs, and I love
yeah.
it. I love listening from the back, but sometimes
But every
I pick
time it
songs out
comes
of
on, like, I don't change the song. You know what I'm saying? If it comes on, I'm like, oh yeah, that's
Yeah.
my song. But I don't look for
Yeah,
it.
but when I go to it, I have a specific few that I go
Yes.
straight to.
Yes, I go for
And,
like.
but
group
like the
songs,
album
I
is
leave.
crazy. The album had me googling and like trying to read.
Yeah, the album was a
is
very
real.
good album.
It's very real. Like so, I'm like, yo, it's underrated off of that strength alone.
Go
People,
Allen.
yeah,
Allen.
yeah, facts. So then we did our top producers. We couldn't agree on one, so we had Alchemist. I don't know why
Brillo.
Mike Will made it's on here.
Because Mike Well-Made has been dropping fire this year. You gonna tell me he's not?
What did he drop this year? That was.
I'm gonna look. I'm gonna do the save on thing
What?
right now. 1 second.
Yo, Mike I'm about
Looking
to.
it up.
Yeah, look up this fire that this guy over here is trying to fucking lie to us about. JP, PP.
PP. That's right.
Yo,
PP.
I'm a black.
Nothing.
He got Creed. Creed project. He had bangers.
Which
on
wasn't
it.
that good. That doesn't give him enough.
Yeah, which didn't do well.
Oh my god! Y'all didn't have to put him up
What
there.
you
I
got?
gave y'all 2 names. I gave you Mike Dean and Mike Well-Made it.
No, buddy. Right here.
Yeah, nothing.
I hate y'all. Fuck y'all.
Yeah, you just wanted to not have good producers on there, you shit.
So you telling me Mike Well ain't a good producer?
No, not this year. He was trash. There was a million other better ones than him this year. There's a million other better ones.
Look at the drapes. Look at the
million
drapes.
other better ones this year.
Like I
Get
said,
out
I'll
of
put-
here.
I'll put
Yo, your
Mike Dean
drapes
up
were
there.
trapped in the 70s, dog.
Yo, yeah, I'm gonna get the shorty to beat your ass. She picked those out.
Well,
This
tell
whole
her-
down.
tell her
Is
her
she
drinks are
90?
trash.
Oh shit.
Worst
Spicy.
drapes. What up? Here, take it.
That explains that salmon couch, too.
Facts. It's not even real salmon.
Yo, don't do
Oh,
this.
my God.
Look at this. Look at this.
Oh,
That's
it's-
not.
this.
That's
it's
not
weird.
salmon.
It's
Yeah,
more.
it's-
It's more orange.
It's more Starburst than
Baby,
anything.
don't touch the pillows, baby. Look at that, baby.
Yeah,
Kid,
that actually. That,
So
Yeah,
we had
no,
two
no,
top producers, not Mike Will made it, but we had Alan the Alchemist, the GOAT, and my choice was Ant from Atmosphere because the Atmosphere album was phenomenal, but
And
the
then
Dem
Dem
Atlas,
Atlas.
that production, the fact that he made 2 completely different full sounding projects, that's impressive to me because I love
JP is
everything.
pissed right now.
Oh, because
I forgot.
because Mike Will made it. Did Creed? He did the Creed.
You asked me.
Creed 2 wasn't better than 1.
I didn't see Creed 2. I'm about to find every song that Mike Well made this year.
Tell him.
And I'm posting in the fucking
Yeah,
group.
I just pulled it up for you.
Send it
I
to the
just
group.
did it.
Send it to the group.
None. Nothing on that list.
I'm done with
you. You don't
y'all.
even like Mike Will Made It. Get out of here.
I do like Mike Will Made It.
Of all people, I thought you would have chose your man's someone that does it for Drake or something. Or Swiss Beats because you look like him. Mike Will Made It.
No, Swiss Beats only had one song this year, and he didn't even fucking make the beat.
He had an album. But
he did? Oh, yeah, he did. But it didn't go nowhere.
Nah,
but still.
Oh, sorry. He did that trash album. Fuck. Edgewood. What was his name? Fuck.
Trouble?
Yes.
Whack.
That's like y'all roast JP right
so
now.
let's put him on the top list since there's just whack albums he's putting out.
But John, you know what?
Creed.
You know what? Yeah,
hey, man.
You know what? I got
They got nothing. So
hey,
then
I'm gonna wrap my arm with this invisible wire.
Yeah,
dude,
yo, if you had a PSVR,
Hang
I'd say you could see me on that Creed game tonight. We could get our box on. Yo, that game is wild exhausting, bro. I was playing it last night. I was in my living room like, I was dying, bro.
Shit.
Yeah, I was fucking dying, bro. I had water next to the couches.
You got Sylvester Stallone speaking to him on the fucking.
And Angie's on the
healing
couch
my
like,
cuts.
you got this. You got this.
bro. Dude, I was cooking, bro. So then we had most overrated artist 2018. Now, the disclaimer, because people will cry, that doesn't mean it's a bad thing. It just means that for the amount they've been talked up, they didn't put out anything to match it.
He's not
You
Tupac.
couldn't put out.
It doesn't matter. He may have died, but he still put out a full project before he
He's
passed.
not
and
Tupac.
another project after, and he was still featured on some other things before he passed.
Yeah.
Because he died, that's the reason he's been talked about so much, and
That's
that's
the
my
only reason
argument.
why is because
Exactly,
he
that's
died.
my argument. And people
His last album not that good.
No, people are like, question mark was that? I'm like, no, I listened to that. I tried when he died, I gave it another listen to see if I was being too crazy because he was talked up too much back at the time.
What
And I'm like,
song on there? It's that one about suicide.
Moonlight, daylight, some days I can make a
The
midnight.
best song on there was the song with Joey.
Yeah, that song with Joey was
daylight.
gas. But yeah, it's like people just want to be pissed. And I'm like, you're a baby. Like, you're a millennial baby. You're a crybaby. Like, don't cry
95
because
comments of essays.
whoever's like, it's like these dudes act like they have a picture of him in their wallets. Like, you have a
They
blanket with
probably
him on
do.
it.
Because
You gotta
they do.
You gotta remember these kids, man. They probably walk around with the picture in their wallet.
Dude, we got
album
grown
cover as
men.
they
We're
screensaver
talking
on their
about
phone.
the guy who had the funeral, the showing for his funeral. There was a line for 9.5 hours to see his viewing. 9.5 hours. These people are fucking tripping.
Dude, it's crazy because, like, I thought fans like this only like boy bands. Like, people act like he's the Jonas Brothers and they're 13-year-old girls, bro.
Hey,
This shit
don't
don't make no
disrespect the
sense.
Jonas
I would
Brothers.
never will. 'Cause
3
Angie would kill
years?
me. Yo, let's
This
both
is
think
not
about it.
so
Angie
bad.
will forget
Angie
about
was
it.
one of the founders of their fan club.
What?
I think their whole Long Island. She knows every Jonas Brothers fan in Long Island.
Ooh, this
She's
is
got some
a
stories, man.
Don't want to second guess
Cut it
this.
out.
I like Jonas.
But
man.
I respect that. But anyways, people
I get
were
it, get it,
defending,
right?
like people were yelling at us, like we're gonna unfollow, telling us their life stories and all this stuff. And like the Tupac slander came. Some kid literally tried to tell me that this dude's legacy is better than Tupac's, and I'm like, nah, Tupac's a movement. Tupac was a movement. I'm like his story, like outside of the music is even inspirational. Like the Black Panther mom, this and that.
Duh.
I'm like his movie career. You add that into
Tupac.
her. X was never in no
Juice.
movies.
Tupac-
Like X wasn't in any
Tupac
hood
didn't
movie.
just
Not
talk
even just
about one
Juice.
thing either.
Poetic Justice was a hood classic. You know what I'm saying? Like
Poison. They got. Oh yeah, I said Juice. I was going to say Boys in the Hood. Juice. Yeah.
He was in Juice, Poetic Justice. He was in that movie with Mickey Rourke. That movie was crazy. He was in that movie with I forgot his name, but it was called. It had that song, "Life is Too Short." It's a trap, but whatever. Anyway, but
Let's
still,
be honest.
the
All
fact that is
X
there-
did was put out 2 mediocre albums, open a foundation or some shit
The
before he
thing-
got killed,
the
so
thing
that
that
he
got
could
X
make
open
up for
and he
beating his
DM'd
presidents.
every young poppin' artist.
Yeah, to show support. That's not bad, but the thing
Yeah.
that made X blow up was, once again, the Drake stimulus packet. He didn't get on till he sat there and said Drake stole his shit.
And not even
until
that.
he came
he
at
said
Drake's
that
mom.
that was what gave him that was like, you know, the on the
Yup,
gas lighter. And then the fire was when he said the shit about Drake's mom. That's what
Yeah.
got him on. All right, buddy.
Yep, that was.
But yeah, that's what got him on. So it's like, I don't get it. Like, oh man, he had people that, and I get it. We got a bunch of stupid ass youth. Like they play Fortnite all day. They don't know how to be kids. We get it. They attach to
do
this
those
dude.
dumb dances all the time.
They attach to this dude, and I get that.
They Millie Rock
will find something
Fortnite
stupid to attach to. Like I have things that I'm attached to that I still don't even understand. Why is Goku my favorite person in the world? I'll never get it because he's so negative. All he want to do is fight. I respect that.
Goku's a deadbeat dad, man.
Facts. Why do I love him?
All he cares about is fighting. That's it.
That's
it.
it.
Like, Goku, you need to work.
And then
like,
even when he's losing,
like,
Goku's just laughing. He's a sociopath. But anyways, this is what I hold on to that. But like these kids hold on to this stuff, and I'm like, I truly don't get it because it's like all he does is rap about the stuff that you learn that when you're an adult wasn't that serious. And
exactly.
To me, it's like they talk all this stuff. They talking all this, medication, all this stuff. This is the stuff that's killing the kids. And this kid's literally he made a living off of pointing towards that. Like, we all know of those bands that were all talking that suicide stuff that made the kids that we know almost commit suicide and hurt themselves. Mm-hmm. And it's like, that's you think about it now, you're like, yo, those are the stupidest fucking people ever. You're gonna let these dudes milk your money because they're just pushing a button that they live good lives.
I see the same shit he's doing, the same shit he did. I think it's the same shit Kanye is doing with that bipolar, disorder type shit, milking the shit out of it. Oh, okay. I can go bullshit crazy and say all this shit. I'm bipolar. That makes it fine. No, Kanye.
Exactly.
No, I agree with you.
Wrong.
Exactly.
Stop glorifying these orders to make fans and make people jump on your wave. Put out good fucking music. Handle your shit like an adult and shut the fuck up.
Tell them.
And if you need help, go get help, but don't publicize.
Yeah. See, and this is the
I'm
thing.
a Kanye fan.
He just needs to put his phone down. He needs to just be away from his phone. Get rid of the Kardashian curse.
Yeah.
You know, he has it's like the Brady Bunch.
No, shout out to her. She's just doing that to get her money up. I don't even give her a shout out. But I know what you're gonna say. Don't give her a shout out because if she was a good wife, she would be like, "Give me your phone." She'd say, "Give me your phone." That's it. She wouldn't go on the phone.
She's like,
to
no,
defend
well,
it.
if he tweets,
mess with the cash cow.
You know for a fact, if you was like, yo, Walker, if you was like, yo, I'm finna say some wild shit, and your wife saw you about to say some wild shit, you know for a fact you wasn't posting no wild shit. Yeah, exactly. So
I'll be getting into it, and then Chris will be like, nah, don't say that, because you know it's going to start some shit. And I'll be like, all right, you right.
Thank you.
But Kim,
this nigga was like 10 messges deep before she jumped in there. No.
It was talking about Drake.
And I bet you she didn't even know. I bet you she didn't even know until she saw it on like Shade Room. She probably was right next to him.
This is all because
her publicist messaged her.
This is all because this is
not even publicist. Whoever handles their money was like, yo, y'all might be losing money. She was like, whoa. Money, whoa.
That's when Chris stepped in and was like, hello. What are you doing?
Thanks.
Her mom came in.
You better tweet something right now.
Bruce Jenner came swinging his tennis racket. What's going on here?
Swinging his dick. But
oh god, there's something.
Anyways, back to X though. So back to him. People were like literally, he's overrated. I think he's overrated because I don't hear this. And I had another argument. I don't hear this amazingness because I lived through the emo era. I've heard emo rap rock. I've heard emo rock. I've heard better sad boy music. I've heard
Hollywood Undead.
Facts. Alexis on Fire.
Linkin Park.
Yeah, I've never. Facts. Linkin Park, Mike Chanel. That's rap emo, bro.
I was about to say Linkin Park.
So I'm just like, bro.
Limp Bizkit.
This dude I'm just like, this dude, he's literally taking, and I respect that. You take this style, you do whatever, you mix it up. But I get it, but it's to get white fans. That's what he's doing. It's not, it does have nothing to do with
that's
like.
That's why they're defending him so fervently.
Yeah.
Because that's their token.
See, that's the thing. That's where I come to be like.
I'm sick of the defense, though.
To me, it pisses me off because at the end of the day, we never said it was bad. We just said he was overrated. His talent did not match his catalog. His hype didn't match his catalog. His hype didn't match his talent. Like, this dude's the most talented dude in the world, but there's artists who fucking play every instrument and put out real music that you if they died, you'd be like, whoop, who was that?
They just don't moan for 4 minutes.
Keep in mind that this is the guy that's like, known for can't keep my dick in my pants. Like that's what he's known for.
And allegedly hitting his pregnant moms, his pregnant baby moms. Like, come
And he's sticking
on.
a
Is it
spatula-
allegedly anymore though? Because that recording that came out.
True.
Oh yeah, he did beat her. He said he beat her, but he also did some shit with like a pitchfork or like a grill scraper. He stuck a grill
get the milk, buddy.
scraper
It's
in
in the
her or
fridge.
some shit suppostially.
Yeah.
Somewhere. I don't know.
I don't
But
know.
that's
But
not
still,
why I
still, it's just not a, it's
Jail,
not a good,
too.
it's not the positive thing that works. And I get it. He may have been wanting to get his shit right, which everybody should want to get their shit right. That's cool, but that's enough
Shit
to
like
hold
old
on to something.
Dag.
Tupac
No,
had
no,
like
no.
Tupac
Hey.
had the whole every black person damn near on earth. If you weren't in a gang, you weren't behind him. But he had everyone. He was the voice. Even though he could have been a media puppet or whatever, like, it's a different
Industry
you know what I'm saying?
play.
Yeah. But he just
We
opened
need to get that. Still need to get that copyright.
facts. But that's why I think he was overrated. Yeah, bring me that milk, boy. I'm about to get this boy some milk.
He
got it
needs
out the
some
fridge.
milk.
It's heavy. He's over here struggling like it was heavy. It's like a quarter of a gallon, bro.
he's like, no. He's like, Dad, this is
Here,
heavy.
Go put this in the fridge.
Oh.
Need more milk.
Hand me that. Go put that in the fridge, buddy.
Gross.
Yo, I know. Go put it in the fridge.
Yo, do you guys do Elf on the Shelf? Please tell me no.
No. That's white people
Thank
stuff, Walko.
Nah,
Can you put that back in the fridge? But,
my sister does, so I make fun of her.
How white is your sister, man?
Janet is white.
He's pretty like country, bro.
That's white. What's country? There's no.
Is he a country bumpkin?
Like Mark knows what I mean. Like it's not the
Oh,
same.
There's
It's a
hot
different-
sauce country and there's
Well, like suburban white folk is what most people make jokes about. You know what I'm
fair
saying?
enough.
And then there's
Angie's
the people
coming
that we
by.
grew up with. You know what I mean?
And then there's my folks.
Facts.
Like
The
you gotta say, me
Bayou
and my sister
boys.
come from the same lineage.
Boys.
She
yeah.
just took a far direction than I did.
My sister's my mother.
But anyways,
What?
back to this. Then we did the most let down albums. We tied it with two albums that like I know I was looking forward to both. I know most of us were probably looking forward to at least one of
I
them.
was looking forward
Oh,
to
This
it.
Both
was
of them.
Action Bronson, White Bronco, and Earl Sweatshirt, some rap songs. These were the biggest letdowns of the year, period. They
Action
weren't as good
Bronson's
as they
album
should have been.
was terrible.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I don't care
Walko
what
gave it
you
the check.
say. Earl Sweatshirt's fucking some rap songs. Oh, it's lo-fi. Wasn't good.
No, Earl sweatsuit.
Oh, yeah. Earl Flak Jacket.
Earl
Earl Windbreaker.
Earl,
But-
you need to shut the fuck down.
Yeah, it was
Face.
weak. And especially for his 3-year hiatus. Like, I get it. You had some really strong words about with your dad, that whole situation, but doesn't make the music good. I don't care.
No.
Wait, that was the excuse. He was with his dad, and his dad made this type of music, so that was the type of music he wanted to make. Remember that nigga was saying some
Well,
dumb
that-
shit
you
like
know-
that?
Dude, that paragraph I did not read.
No disrespect to your father, but his music must have been trash.
I should have done a TLDR. Too long don't read.
I'm gonna throw this
And
grenade up.
Mark is the clip for the thumbnail. Mark is getting posted
Wow.
with this. That was wild. Spicy. That was a spicy.
And it was quiet too. No one was
Oh, yeah,
interrupting
that
him.
was
Yeah,
good.
that
That was
quick.
good. But oh,
But yeah,
man.
White Bronco. I think White Bronco was a letdown,
Trash.
production wise and lyric wise. The two singles had me hype. I was like, "Yo, this is some smooth type shit.
Yeah, and then the rest of the project were like, well,
This is some shit."
yeah, it was pretty dookie. But
It was.
yeah, man, it was weak, man. But
That's like
there was some other stuff that could have been let downs, but I mean, these
That's
for
true,
me,
bro.
this is what I want.
Most
For
overrated
me,
album.
right
though?
under this was ASAP's because I wanted that to be
Absolutely.
great, and it was okay.
Keep that same energy.
I
JP.
never say that it was bad, but it's not that good.
I'm gonna
9
show
out of
you.
10 out of 10.
I
It's
listen
just-
to that album religiously. I gave
But
it.
you know what? To me, I'm an
He
ASAP
can't even-
fan. I'm an ASAP fan, so that project hurt me because it wasn't.
I'm gonna show you my recent music. Look at that. ASAP. Oh, where is it? Right
Starboy.
here.
You like
it's Astro World too.
Yeah.
God damn it.
Right there. And then you go up some more. There's some Bass Hunter in there. And
Why are
actually-
you listening to Made in TYO?
Yo,
Don't listen to that, man. That's why people like Card Captor XP fucking like, can JP review my project? Fucking
yeah, I listen to
noob.
Bass Hunter and shit.
Oh man.
I listen to everything.
Oh man. This is
All the
JP
worst
guy.
of everything.
I got the real R&B king in here, Pleasure P.
Oh, people don't know about that, man.
Got
People
some
don't know about that.
21, some Mario.
I know exactly when you listened to that. When you saw that the
You see
B2Ks
that
get
Drake?
back together, you were like, "Let me put on some Mario."
No, I was listening to Mario before that shit
Okay,
came
all
on,
right,
yo.
fair
I
enough,
be
fair
listening to Icebox, my shit.
But anyways, out of that, we did all of our top tens. Everybody should check out our top tens.
We didn't. We're not going to talk about. We're not going to talk about Astro World.
Oh, did I skip that? Oh, most overrated album 2018, Astroworld. Come on, do we have to even talk about that? Album wasn't that great. It was okay. It was okay.
Album, it's a good time album.
It's got some stuff on there that I like,
Sicko mode.
but I don't think it was this.
Song.
I can listen to,
Someone
I
compared
can
it
listen
to Twisted Dark Fantasy. Like, come
No,
on.
no, Chris, no.
Astro.
No, Chris, no. I can listen to Astro World up to when the weekend starts to get in the project. After when it gets to the weekend songs, I'm like, turn Astro World
I
off.
just wanted to listen to Sicko Mode. That's it.
I skipped
Not
Sicko
even
Mode.
so. I just like the kick in.
Yep.
Bump, and then after that, I'm good.
I like Carousel. This big Frank Train, that nigga, that's my shit.
But yeah, that project was way.
Yeah,
too
after that,
hyped.
yeah.
But other than that, yeah,
Classic.
we did our top and bottom tens, and we got a little friction from those. Some weirdos coming in on our post as usual.
Nobody had shit to say to me except for on other people's posts.
Facts.
And I'm not white.
People. So I look at the numbers a lot, and I gaze whatever. People looked at mine's was the most looked at, but like had the least interactions.
Nobody
Why are
wanted
people
to
just
smoke.
looking? Yeah, what's going on? But I don't know. But people like JP's. He had the most love. Like people were like, yo, I agree with this, which pisses me.
That's because everybody's a bunch of sheep.
Everybody's listening to.
But if you look at my
Nectar.
list is all over the place.
Yeah, no, but mine is too. But like the thing that made me mad, the one friction that
My
came
li-
on
my
mine,
list is
someone tried to say
old
my
head.
list was old head, and I'm like,
My
what?
list. No. My list is old head.
It's facts.
Yeah, someone tried to say mine was old head, and I'm like,
I'm
mine's
pretty-
like
Yeah,
50% 20-year-olds.
old, man. Like his,
Mine? Oh,
Mark
his is old head. Somebody tried to say mine was. I'm like, did you see that?
Okay,
Mars?
He starts it off with Cool G rap. It's like, and ends it with drugs. Like, come on. Like, you in between is even like Little Vic, Nicholas F, Napoleon, Nipsey, Royce. Like, there's no the
And
new
then-
shit on there. I could put Nipsey, but
He's been around for a minute though.
yeah, I can't even say Nipsey. Like,
I don't know, man. People.
That's-
I don't know. I had a
but
bunch of
let's
youngins
say
on mine.
that though. It's all bangers on there.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's because they're all your sons.
Facts.
Yeah, for real. Johnny had
All
everything that he fucking didn't like. Oh, I'm gonna get this motherfucker now.
All,
That's the guy.
all your illegitimate rap sons.
I'm surprised you put Big Chuck on there, saying that his interview was.
His interview was boring, but I really,
You really
that
like this
project. Yeah, man.
To my part.
You know what's crazy? He has this one flow on the song after 1010 Wins, and it, for some reason, every time I like listen to beats, it's the first flow that comes to my mind. And it's like I don't know, something about this project, man. Like 1010, like I got 9 problems, but with that whole 1010 Wins shit, that whole like. I taught the skater bitch to ride dick goofy, truthfully. Like, that shit's fire. Like, he has so much clever shit in here, and the production's fire. Like, I just really like it. You know why? Listening to it, out of all the projects that are on here, it gives me the most, like, Tony Hawk feel. You know what I'm saying? It makes me feel like back in the day when you listen to, like, Tony Hawk and the hip-hop songs came on, and you're just like, yo, this is fire.
Doing 900s everywhere.
The whole album felt like that type of rap to me. Like, back then, to me, that was backpack.
Like a nostalgia.
Yeah, so it just felt good, like, and the production smooth, and he's just like, he's rapping, bro. He's rapping his ass off. Like, he's standing toe-to-toe with Joey on the tracks. Like, he's doing his thing. Like, he did a lot more than comes off because he has, like, a bit of a weird tone. But, yo, this project, I was like, yo, this goes up there. Token just got above him. Just snuck in there.
Oh,
Token
man.
did not crack my
that's-
10, but
that
it was very
top
good.
10. Like that album, every time I listen to it.
To me, it was like, even though it just came out, I was like, but it's so good. And I had to listen to it like
So
100
good.
times to be like, yo, it is up there. It just came out super late. But
like that YouTube rapper.
Tech, him and Tech, you standing toe to toe with Tech? Tech who's actually rapping. This is
he
crazy.
he has like
Tech
like,
always has weird cadences in songs.
he has that last he says like the hook for the last bar, and he has 20 seconds left, and then he just blacks out for 20 seconds.
That ending is so musically satisfying. The way it goes into the goodbye, and then the beat for the last song. The beat is the goodbye. That is one of the most incredible. Like, that is a vet move. That's like some Kid Named Cudi blend into a song type shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because Cudi has done that.
Dude, remember Kid Named Cudi, All Connected? Mm-hmm. For someone who's just turned 20 to connect the last word of him doing a side spin to a song to make that last word and delivery a beat for his final song, and it's the final song and it's called Goodbye. That is a vet move.
Technically, they're both bonus tracks, so technically those are both throwaway
They all
tracks.
connect, which is crazy. It's like you knew what you were doing. You just do bonus to be a prick. But yo, fire. Yeah, fire. Yeah.
That's how you end it with that.
But yo, man, this is a great year for music. Honestly,
it's honestly
up and down. Sometimes it's going real high.
I think no matter
because
we've had
quality
a
is out
consistent.
there.
Yeah, I think all year there's been good
diversity.
stuff. Yeah, you know, someone brought up Walko. Did you have Apathy's on yours?
What now?
Apathy's project on yours?
Yes, I did.
All right, yeah. Someone was like, "Yo, how come that didn't make any lists?" I'm like, "I thought Walko had it," but I was like, "Yo, that project was there." Him and Evidence's project were very close. You know who almost made my list too? Fonte's project got taken off. It was on there for a minute. There was a lot of heat this year.
I was going to add Planet Asia to mine.
He was on mine, but he got knocked off. Yeah. But that
King Magnetic album was like real close to getting bumped off.
Yeah.
I couldn't figure out. I wanted to put all of Napoleon's albums, but I was like, you know what? I'm just going to do the one I did. This is showing respect. But
I go back to Path of a Warrior a lot.
Path of a Warrior is so. If I had to choose a better one of all his releases, Path of a Warrior is my favorite. It's between that and Steal This Mixtape 3.
The title track though for Path of a Warrior always gets me like fired up in the morning.
That song,
because he's just like talking, and I'm just like, I'm gonna go conquer the day.
That song and Stevie. Oh my god, that song.
Yeah, that Steve song. Oh yeah, that fucked me up. I played that for my coworker.
Fire.
She liked that shit.
But yeah, I'm satisfied with my list, man. I like that Nicholas F. P.D. made it on a bunch, but there was a lot of like. That Femdot album that one kept crawling up my list because every time I was going through my list, I was like, let me run these back and see if this is better than this. And then I was like, yeah, this Femdot's better than this.
Oh, it's like
I put everything that I listen to. Every
time I listen to the Drugs,
get out of here.
The Drugs and Precise project, it moves up the list. So.
That's what I said to that dude. I was like, yo, this is what we listen to in our rotation.
Yeah.
That's why.
Yeah, that's why I was like, people need to shut it. Like,
people think that
not
better albums.
That certain things have to be better because other lists are doing. I'm like, no, this is what we choose because this is what we listen to. If anyone looks at my phone, these albums are in my most listened to.
Yeah, you saw my phone. Yeah. It's like this is shit. I drive home from 12 o'clock at night, so I get home at 1. So I need shit that's going to keep me awake and shit I can bump to, and so I'm gonna play what I like. I'm not gonna.
And the thing is, I made my list. I rounded it out too because it was like. All these projects don't fit just one mood.
Damn.
Because you think about it for the year, you're like, all right, for a whole year, I'm going to have one super hype or two super hype projects. But I'm going to have a smooth one because I do need stuff when I need to be smooth. Or, hey, if you smoke, I have one album that I smoke all the time to. If I had to choose out of all the smoking albums, this is the one.
You don't.
I don't. But me, if I have gaming, so I play games.
My smoking album, sad to say, is Astroworld.
There you
Carter
go.
5.
There you go.
Yeah.
None, because I don't do
look
that
at Mark.
stuff.
Mark is like, y'all niggas pissed me the fuck off just saying that.
Mark's like, why is it not boom bap?
Keep it going. It's Christmas time. Keep it going.
Carter 5 is my go-to, but KOD is the one I go to when I want to feel guilty about it.
Nah, I'm not gonna lie. I start Astroworld from track 2, and I'll be in my zone. I'm like,
JP, your thoughts on Astroworld are rather
I said it.
Controversial.
I said it. Astroworld grew on me, but I only could listen to like those 5 songs, and then I cut it off.
I'll give you that.
Mark's gonna kill
I
himself.
understand. I get that. I wouldn't put it on any top list, but I get what JP's saying because there's a few songs on there I could listen to.
The Carter 5 is whack, Walko. You're out of
I
your
go back to
fucking
a few
mind.
songs on Carter 5.
Fight me about it if
No
you want.
joke. I haven't touched the Carter 5 since the week it came out.
It's classic.
I do have to say
It's a classic.
I do listen to the intro song a lot, the Him and X song. I love
Oh, I thought you were talking about his mom crying. I was like, oh, that's
I listen to you. I listen to you.
I just listen. I just listen to his mom cry. It's great.
Yeah, I listen to that Him and X song a lot. 'Cause I really like that song.
If I was to listen to the Lil Wayne album, it would be Mona Lisa or some shit. But other than that,
Kendrick ruined that. Somebody tried to tell me Mona Lisa Kendrick's verse was the best verse of the year. I just want to say.
Not you.
for
me, it's like, yo, let me look for
better on Mona Lisa than Kendrick's verse.
Thank you.
Yeah, Wayne
I think
snapped.
that he did it. I think he
snapped
did
on
not
that.
need Kendrick on that song.
No,
Not
Kendrick
at all.
just added more fuel.
I
to
just
the
didn't.
fire.
I didn't like that album at all.
Okay, that's how you feel. I like some stuff on it. It's too long for me, but I like. There's some stuff on there I took from it. I like.
Walko's face is just like I
He's
put it on
gloating
there.
right now. He's gloating. Look at him. He's like, yeah.
Walker's just been smiling. I could see it, but his eyes are focused on just Mark's square. He's
Uh,
I'm just watching his eyes twitch and shit.
Yeah.
No,
Loud
when I
Walko's
said
got
Astro
time,
World,
bro.
He said Weezy Carter 5. Mark's face turned so red, like it got real red. No lie, he was red like Santa.
but you know what? Like after
I-
this whole year, I've definitely noticed that my hip hop is boom bap. That's
Hey,
all
you-
I listen to.
Purist.
Yeah, so I'm definitely
Boom bap
I'm
feels
definitely
good.
a purist.
You know what I've learned?
But-
That as much as I do love the projects that are on here, I do have a few that should have made this list, but I kept off because they're guilty pleasures. And that's the most ignorant of ignorant. Huh?
You know what I made? I
do
think about
like
it,
the cupcake. But,
and yeah, I will admit it.
That first
Wait, JP's about to make a
Ski Mask
confession.
project, that first,
Wait,
not
wait.
Stokely. What's JP saying?
JP's about to make a confession. I need
Uh-oh.
to hear this.
Uh-oh.
At the end of the year, I do agree. ASAP album was not a 10 out of 10. I was on the high horse, and I was just happy this nigga put out an album. I will say that. I listen to the album now, and I listen to it, and I'm like, it's not ASAP.
It's weird.
It's good, but it's not ASAP.
It's too artsy. You could see the clothes he's wearing in it, and that's
Yeah.
weird.
not-
You want me to make it a confession too?
Go ahead.
Please.
This is the end of the year.
Please do.
That Carter 5
When I
isn't that good.
When I wrote my list, I put the Carter 5 in the 5th place first. Just
I like that. I like that a lot.
numbers out. Number 5, Carter 5,
Dude,
and then I
so-
wrote the rest of the list.
I actually went to look at my most listened to stuff for the year, like what I've given the most streams, and I had one album, like by a landslide, cleared my whole list, and it's not on the list, and it's
Which
that
album?
British dude Ebenezer.
Oh.
That album
you said
is
you like
fire, but it's so. I don't know what kind of. It is wild. It is so.
That
It's
looks
ignorant,
good.
but it's good too. It's so new age. It's crazy, and I've listened to that. Dude, that I'm in a church in
my
about
most
53
favorite
Sundays,
album
nigga.
this year
That
is
song
definitely-
is fire. I sing that shit in my car every morning.
It's not even close to a list.
What happened?
I said I didn't hate that album, but it's not even close to a list.
But that's what I'm saying. I know that it's not close to a list, but if I went off of my like most listened to, that would have been one clear.
That's the shit that I go back to all the time.
I go back to
Because
all
that's
these
obvious.
often, but that album I listen to every morning driving to work. Every morning. It is that I love it. Driving in the morning, it feels good. That when it's dark out, it feels fantastic. Me up and early. That shit wakes me up. I sing that shit loud, bro. That fucking it's crazy, bro. And it makes me feel like I could sing. I do it all. But that is my inspirational album. But that's my guilty pleasure. That and Cupcake's first release.
I don't think I really have a guilty pleasure album.
Oh, my guilty pleasure is Nothing Nowhere.
That's a good one. That's a good.
Yeah, okay.
Dude, oh, I do have another guilty pleasure one too. That little Peep project, I loved it. That's super sad boy shit. I loved it. I acknowledge that it's not like worth the hype and all that stuff, but I personally was like, yo, this is good.
I know. I got a few songs off that T Grizzly album that I go back to a lot.
There we go. There, Mark's gone. Yeah, there it is. There it is. That's what I was looking for. I was like, looking for that.
I go back to that. Oh no, it's the whole album actually. I lied.
There it is. We got guilty pleasures sometimes, you know,
bro.
That little Peep is my sad boy shit. Whenever I'm doing shit that I don't want to do, like dishes, I'm like, I'm putting this little Peep on.
Really, little Peep? I hate Peep.
That fucking song, it's the most white boy, sad boy shit that I think that life is beautiful. I think that life is beautiful. I love that song. It's so dark.
You like real sad, like a white. I guess I was never really like a sad boy like that. But like I like that emo shit, but like that just does not do it.
Oh, Peep does it for me.
I used to listen to like emo bullshit. Like
throughout my whole exit, all my like hardcore buddies, I'm gonna be like this motherfucker. But I had like I always listen to punk, thrash, and all that shit. But I always had a few emo albums that snuck in there, and I'm like, yo, I'm gonna listen to this when I'm at home at night, so nobody knows. And then every now and then I'll go back to them.
That's what I put on the
I never liked Fall Boy, but I did fuck with like
I
did fuck with
like Fall Out Boy.
No, I hate Fall Boy, but I liked Smile Empty Soul heavy. Back in the day.
No one knows who that is, Johnny.
Yeah, you guys will know them. But they had that song.
I know who it is.
Yeah, they had a hit though. It was all over MTV. If you look for their hits, you'll know it. But the dude had a weird voice. But
Fall Out Boys album.
They had the Nowhere Kids was one of the hits, but the other hit was the I forgot the name of the song. But if I played it, you guys would know it.
You gotta listen to all of them, Playboy.
What is that?
You gotta listen to all Fall Out Boys, man.
Nah.
All the albums. Listen to all of them, man. Woo.
That's fake sad boy shit.
I'll do American Beauty.
That's posers. That's poser sad boy shit. That ain't the real shit.
Nah, Fall Out Boy's dope.
Nah, man. Nah.
I'm about to listen to that shit.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
But that's pretty much it, man. This is a nice little long episode, but it's like the end of the year one.
Word.
But,
are we doing one next week or are we skipping next week?
I don't know if we should, because I don't know if should we even get crazy this week? Should just go a week without not and see what people think.
Christmas and shit. Well, we gotta post some shit.
Okay, I'll post some shit. But yeah, I mean, yeah, we can do next week, but we don't necessarily. I'm doing Post Malone.
Put that MF Doom Christmas album up there.
Facts.